Bonjour French Chic ladies! Many of you have asked about what is in my handbag. So today this video is what do I carry in my handbag. If you are new to my channel, a big welcome to you. I hope you will enjoy my videos and please subscribe and don't forget to click on a little bell in order to receive my video notifications. Thank you. I've received many comments over the last few months about what is in my handbag. So today this video is exclusively about this and specifically about this tote, because as you know, I am an entrepreneur, I am a businesswoman, so I go about for my business meetings or to interview people in shops, as you have seen in some of my videos, or maybe sometime it's about shooting videos. I need some equipment and I need a bag that will carry quite a lot of equipment with me, and I will show you in a minute. So it is not just a handbag to go out in the evening. Of course I wouldn't carry much in that kind of bag. This tote is called a Madison tote, and it is, of course, you guessed it, from Aspinall. It is an investment bag. It is roomy, but it has compartments that zip, and I really like that. For those items that are slim, and I will show you which ones, and not just one big, tote that has no pockets. Some have no pockets, just an empty vessel, and you have to put, something in a bag inside, to organize your stuff. And I really like those inner bags, by the way. Those you put in to organize all your stuff, because it keeps things tidy. And this is why I like this bag, because it has really 3 big pockets. So of course it's heavy because it's of leather, but it has those these little feet at the bottom, which I like as well. It keeps the bottom of the handbag clean. I bought it in a kind of a blue. Why? Because it will go with a lot of my things. Of course, in another color, kind of camel, that's really even more versatile than this. Okay. So first of all, the 3. Look how big that is. This is absolutely huge, and I've got so much in there you would not believe, but really there is still room. Absolutely amazing. So the 2 zips on either side. So let's start by the first zip. What do I have in my handbag in here? So the first thing is, of course, my iPad. It's a rose gold iPad, something that I use on a daily basis throughout the day, alongside my iPhone and my laptop. When I go to the hairdresser, I take my iPad a lot of the time. Sometimes I need to do some work, I'll bring also my laptop. And of course, my laptop goes easily with it. Actually, I will show you that I will put my laptop in here. So I had not even put my laptop in the handbag, but look, I will put my handbag, this in the bag. It's a bit like a magic trick, isn't it? And I can put it like this if I want to. It doesn't make any difference. You can just see it there. I can put it in one of the pockets here. Voilà. Look, it goes in one of the pockets on the side. It adds to the weight, but it doesn't add in the, in the bulk of the handbag. And here it is. Absolutely amazing. Something I bought a few months ago for my laptop, to carry my laptop around, whether it is in the handbag or whether, by hand. I bought this little carry case, if you like. It's very cheap, just a few euros, and fits in perfectly. And the good thing is that it's streamlined, it is very light, but it keeps the laptop. And of course, this carry case keeps the laptop safe and safe from any knocks and scratches. So it's so light, you don't even feel it. It's felt. So just a good thing to have. So what else do I have in my handbag, in this tote? So I have my diary, and I carry a diary with me everywhere. It is a diary, but more of a journal, but I write everything. You know, I write ideas for courses, I write ideas for videos, I write something I want to, you know, some like a quote I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm writing that. I'm using it as well as a style journal and as a eater journal. Many of you know and are already in my courses, and of course in all my courses and my videos as well, I mention having and keeping a style journal, you know, every single day. When you create an outfit, when you are decluttering your wardrobe, when you look around your wardrobe, what do you see? You know, when you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? Something about your shape. Always, always, always write in your style journal. And you will see, you know, as your style journey evolves, you can go back, especially if you have, you know, you date every entry, of course, you know, you go back a few weeks, a few months, and a few years, and you will see how far your style has come, how far you have come yourself in your knowledge. So what else do I have in that zip pocket? Of course, I have my pen. I like this as well because this not only protects the pen because it's a Mont Blanc, but I like this because, you know, I can put more than one pen. I can put 2 pens, but I also like that because it's very elegant, very chic, and I really love this. And this one, of course, is from Aspinall, and I love writing with a nice pen. And this one from Mont Blanc, I've had this actually for years, probably 18, 20 years, to show you how long they last. You just change the cartridge. It is very elegant, and when you write something that is elegant, you know, it makes you feel better about yourself. So I like that, especially, you know, it looks good for business as well, much better than a plastic pen, you know, from the supermarket. So I really like that. It does make a difference when you write. It makes you write in nice handwriting as well. So do you have a special pen, and what do you have in your handbag as well? Please let us know in the comments below. So that is it for this zipped pocket. Now let's have a look what I have in the other zip pocket. And I have all my things for my, of course, because I go around with my iPhone and I make videos. So I've got my charger, of course, and my connector. This is invaluable to have a charger with you. I also have my earbuds. These are old as well. They're probably 3 years or something like that, and they're from Apple. They work very well. They don't hurt my ears, and you know, they work. So I'm not ready yet to have those wireless, I call them ears, those wireless earbuds. These do the work, so I continue using them. And this, gosh, I've used that so often. I've had that for 3 years now, and I have done, you know, when I do my live streams, for instance on the beach, or when I'm walking around, you know, I have this. I put my iPhone here, and you know, what you call a selfie stick, and you know, I carry it like that, and you can move it around every, you know, many ways, and walk around on the beach, let's say, and I'm talking like this while carrying this. So this is very, this has been very practical for me, and I have used it many times. So selfie stick. So inside the pocket, the main area of the bag, and look when it's open, how wide that opens. You can see how much I can put if I want to. I can really fill that up. So I have 2 things here on the side pocket. So first of all, here it's my insurance papers for my car, and I also got here my driver's license. In France, you have to carry your car papers with you at all times, and your ID papers, at least one. You know, you cannot go anywhere without your papers, and this is why in France you see men carrying handbags. You know, we call them handbags, but you know, they carry une pochette, as we say in French. Of course, I've got my iPhone, and it is a rose gold iPhone, and I've got with an iPhone case, you know, from Aspinall as well. I love their accessories and their stuff. So what else? Of course, it's winter, so I carry my black leather gloves. These are warm. Oh, they are really nice. So I carry with me a pair of leather gloves. Of course. So what else do I have? Crème Jeunesse des Mains by Clarins. So why do I have such a big tube of hand cream? Is because it's almost empty. So I want to finish it, and so I just put in my handbag because it's light. So what else? Oh yes, of course, my glasses. I have 2 pairs of reading glasses. I see very well far away, but from closer, it's getting worse and worse. But I'm sure it's because I work on a computer for hours on end. So these are my glasses. Again, a nice little pouch from Aspinall. I have already shown these items. They're not brand new. Packet of hankies, and these are lovely from Lotus. We have them in French, in France. And I love them. They're green, but they are scented with eucalyptus. And just breathing that really sometimes clear your nose. So I really like that. So now, of course, a purse. This purse, of course, from Aspinall. As you know, I love that brand. By the way, this is not a sponsored video, but I really love that brand, genuinely. So this one is a purse, and I've had for 3 years Aspinall, to show you, because I know that the items are expensive, but you know, you can save money by buying in a sale. They do sales regularly, but they are such good quality leather. The leather is thick, it's good quality, and you know, for a purse is used, you know, every single day. You will touch your purse, open it, close it, fill it up. I mean, it gets carried in a handbag, it gets knocks. You know, you may have like sticky hands, dirty hands, I don't know. So you use it a lot, it's empty, it gets full. So it needs to be a good quality. If you get something low quality, you know, within a few months, your wallet, your purse, we call it a purse in, you know, in Britain, votre porte-monnaie in French, will look very tatty. And this one starts a little bit on the edges here, but I mean, it's really minimal. But so you can see the quality. It is 3 years old, and I mean, the quality is amazing again. I mean, you know, it's like new almost. So what do I have in my purse? Like everybody else, you know, an ID card, credit card. Oh, my credit card is, I've got a credit card here, and on the other side I've got a card of the supermarket I most shop at. This is Intermarché, I like that. Money, and of course they are euros, you know, 10 euros, 20 euros, that's what they look like. Okay, those people are not used to seeing euros, because of course I am in France, as we know. Carte Vitale, you need to carry that as well. It's your kind of health card. Oh, by the way, when I'm talking about my Carte Vitale, maybe this is, you know, maybe repeating the myth that Social Security in France and the rest of Europe is free. Social Security over here is not free. Some people may not pay much, but as they are employees. But if you have your own business, you work for yourself, you know, you pay more. And me, as auto entrepreneur, I pay almost 25% gross of all my earnings, not after expenses, over everything. I pay almost 25% Social Security contribution, and if I have fully fledged business, I will pay 48% of my gross profit. Please no longer believe that, you know, free healthcare in other countries in Europe are free. They are not. But it's good to compare and keep that conversation going. It's a little add-on to this video. It's not something connected to style, but it is something connected with the French lifestyle. And, you know, in order to understand many things that we do in France, you need to understand also, you know, how we live. And this is very much a big part of how we live, because it directly influences, you know, how much is our spending power. And I've got some photos here of my family, my boys, my Pepe, my grandpa, my little boys, when they were young, when they were still at school, prep school. So here you are. I've got that in my purse. Now, what else do I have in there? It's incredible already what I've shown you. Okay, this is the last thing. Oh, no, I don't think. There's something else. Something else here. So this is the little gadget I wanted to show you before showing you what makeup I carry. This is something you need to have. And that's something, you know, when I lived in Mexico, it is in a tradition never to place handbags on the floor, and I think it's such a very good for not only for security, of course, because you may not see somebody grab your handbag, you know, stand on the floor when you're sitting in a restaurant, for instance, or in a cafe, but also for cleanliness. It's also, they say, it brings bad luck. So when you sit in a restaurant in Mexico, they always bring a kind of some, almost like a hat stand base for your handbag, you know, with a hook, and you put your handbag at the side. You will see that very often in Mexico. So something you need to get, and I bought that on my last trip in Paris. So look at this. So this one is a circle. I mean, they come in different model and style and designs. So this one is one design, and you know, it's just a circle like this, and you just put here, and this is what it is. So what is that? This is a hook so that you can hook your handbag at the table when you are in a restaurant, for instance. Okay, so how does it work? You hook the handles of your handbag, as simple as that, and this, you put it, you press it on the table. So what you see when you're sitting on the table is just this part, and the handbag will actually be under the table. And now my makeup. This is the last thing I will show you, and I only carry just a few bits. As you know, I don't wear much makeup. What I have here is just a few bits. Something that, you know, most women, probably all women, we carry in a handbag is, of course, a nail file. Because when you don't want your nails to catch, this is just when they will catch. And especially if you wear tights or stockings, you don't want your nails to be broken, because for sure they will make a hole in your tights. So let me know below if you carry one of these in your handbag. I'm sure you do. So next, what do I have? Oh, of course, a mirror. Hand mirror. This one, the shape of a heart. Of course, my name is Le Coeur, which means the heart in French. This one is from Yves Saint Laurent. This is a gift, and it's years old, probably 30 years old or something. So I really cherish that. I have 3 lipsticks in here because, you know, I don't always wear red, and of course I wear 3 different shades usually. So I don't have many lipsticks, you know, but so this is the MAC Russian Red, which I wear on my videos. It's a really good one, and it lasts for ages. It's matte, but it has such a staying power. This is an amazing texture from MAC. MAC lipstick are really good. Another MAC, but this one, it's kind of a light pinkish, much lighter for day wear. It is very good. I really love this shade, but it's not a matte. This is more of a creamy shade, and I love also the texture. It lasts really well. I will put the link below if you're interested in them. I can't read it with my glasses. This one is from Clinique. It's beautiful, this one. Kind of a creamy texture as well. It's not a matte. It lasts very good. It has staying power of a matte, but it's more a creamy texture. This one, if I wear pink or purple, I use this one. I will not wear red, of course, if I wear pink or purple. So this one is beautiful. And of course, I love my Gala Lip Primer because I put this on first. It's almost empty, by the way, to show you I've used it. How often I've used it. You know, it primes your lips. You know what a primer does. So this is it. What else have I got? Ah, yeah. And I've got, of course, a small perfume. And this one is from Le Couvent des Minimes. I don't know if you know this brand, French brand. And this one is Aqua Majesté. So this one is a new scent I wanted to try. And because I don't have this brand near me, I ordered this one online. And I put the link below if you're interested. It's kind of citrusy. But it's good, you know. That's a tip for you. If you want, before ordering a perfume, because perfume are expensive. And if you don't know, you know, the scent already, you can just buy a sample, or sometimes, you know, you can get sample for free. So it's good to have one of those samples in your handbag, and so much cheaper, just in case you don't like it, so much cheaper than buying the full flacon, the full bottle. And of course, you know, when you go into a perfume shop and you try it, or you just smell it like that, it's all very well, but you know, the way you smell it straight away. It is not, of course, the way it's going to smell a couple of hours later. And of course, we know the scent changes, you know, over time. So it is nice to have something like that. You wear it, and 2 or 3 hours later, okay, do you still like it? Does it still smell nice? Can you still smell something, you know? So it's good to have something like that in your handbag. So this is it. This is what I have in my handbag, and you can see how much this tote really carries. But it's, you know, if I was not a businesswoman, I would not obviously carry all this. So please let me know what you have as well in your handbag. Please let me know, you know, if you enjoyed this video. I hope you did. And I'll see you in my next video. Au revoir.